All right, so this is the ultimate strange positioning guide. Basically, if you're defending this point, think of it
Battle
in
starts in
segments.
5,
There's a
4,
choke point right here,
3, 2,
okay?
1.
And then there's a choke point right
You need to
here,
stop that vehicle in its tracks.
okay? So you want to hold this choke point, but you want to use the cover. So you don't want to be down here holding it. Let's just stop this real quick. You don't want to be holding it down there. You want to be holding it up here. You can still get all the same value as you would down here. In fact, you could probably get better value, but you have cover to go behind, right? So you can like keep backing up if you need to. You can go
You
here.
stop them in their tracks.
You know, if you need to, you can cross over. You know, if they're hard pushing you. But basically, you want to bleed out this first choke point as much as you possibly can. Try and get as much of the payload stopped. You know, they can walk it all the way up to here, but if you're standing right here, they're not going to be able to walk it past this. Then you fight a bunch here, you fight a bunch here, and then this is the main choke right here. Basically, if they're pushing it along this road right here, and you're standing right here, they can't push it past here, right? So all you need to do as a main tank is try and stop that payload as much as possible by, you know, standing in its path so it can't move. Um, if they try to if all five or all six are on the cart and you're standing right here, it's not going to go by, right? So all you need to do is exist, exist, exist. You play this corner, you can come in here if you need to. And the good thing about this is if your supports know that you're always going to be playing right in this sort of angle right here, they can set themselves up as well. They can sit back here. You know, you can have your Sue or your Luna sit right here so that they get dove. You know, or if somebody comes in through here, they can kite back this way. They got some more cover. So this part right here for supports is super 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 OP. Like the moment that you start coming out here as have to come out here as a support player to heal your tanks who are like this, you're gonna lose the fights. So you want to try to keep everything over on the left hand side here as much as possible. And then yeah, you just want to basically stop the payload as much as possible as well. That's the main thing. There's no stat for that, right? So it's hard to like measure your success except for winning. But yeah, you can climb up here even. This isn't the best spot to hold because I don't think you can stop the payload from up here. But you can hold it up here if you have a Punisher with his turret, that sort of thing. But basically, that's your most susceptible spot. So if you are playing right here, you just have to be aware that a DPS might pop up there and try and kill you. But you just block it, right? But yeah, and then it's the same for other choke points as well. So this choke point, you can let them walk all the way up to here, and you can hold right here, right? Because you've got the cover. You can kite back this way. You can kite back this way. You can come up here on this high ground here. And then the other choke point is right here. So you can pretty much let them walk it from here to here for free if you need to. If they get the payload to here, say for instance, you're always going to want to kite back here and play this choke point instead. Um, and that's giving up position versus taking position. And as a tank, that's your main thing, is that you need to either make the call when to give up the spot because they've overtaken it and you got to go back to the next choke point, um, or take the spot, right? So let's say it's at this choke point right here. You win a fight and the Luna's skating away. Well, obviously you're going to chase that and try and kill them, right? But if she gets to
Only
like
60
here,
seconds left.
you're not going to chase it anymore, right? Because she's obviously right back at her spawn. Um, so yeah, it's all about that positioning, giving up angles, giving up choke points. And then for this point, again, they can walk it from here all the way to here for free. You can give that entirely to them for free. You don't have to stand here and fight. You don't have to stand here and fight, but you should stand here and fight. Um,
Down to 30
so yeah, you could
seconds.
literally just, if they won that choke point and you were here, you could just stand here the entire time and
Hold
still
firm.
win the game.
Time
It's
is
a
on
much
our side.
easier spot to defend. You can kite back this way. right? And then the same as this is another choke point right here. You can stop it usually right here because there's lots of places to run to.
The final 10
Even as you're
seconds.
coming out of spawn, you can kill people. Yeah, that's how you defend this payload map as Doctor Strange as a main tank.